Crypto Billionaire 69 coming back at you guys with another daily in-depth technical analysis on the markets. Let's get straight into the charts, my friends. Stick around for after we go over these for some really good news. Alright, let's get straight into the charts. We can see these $64,000 levels are trying to reclaim today, and this is currently happening now as I'm filming this video. Within the last 10 minutes or around 20 minutes, it has spiked very much so with volume, which is exactly what we were looking for in the last video. Remember that? So that's a good sign. Now let's go over to Dogelon Mars. Dogelon Mars is doing the same thing. It's up 1.34% on the day. The overall 7 days is still down. However, there's no volume moving in yet, but the price is moving higher simply because it's correlating with the Bitcoin price at the moment. So what we want to see on Dogelon Mars is a break above these 1248 levels, and then a break above these 1275 levels, and that will give it enough room to run up all the way to these previous resistances at these 1355 levels. So a little thing I wanted to do here for you guys, for all you people who commented, you want to learn some technical analysis. This isn't really technical analysis, but this is also very important if you're invested into Dogelon Mars right now. If we go ahead and take this date and price range, put it at the price we're at now, around these 1355s, that's a little higher than what it is right now. Remember, that's one of our resistances, I believe. And we go to the high of this, right? So the likelihood of it hitting this again is pretty high. That's 200% gain from here. That's a 200% gain, right? All right, let's do it again, but at the low, and then we just come up and test these supports here at 784. Or no, sorry, these 20 level supports. That is a 56% gain. Now, on the flip side, if we come all the way back down to these previous lows, that's going to be a 70% drawdown if your break even is right in these price ranges here. A 60 to 70% drawdown. So, as you know, crypto is very risky. But if you are playing it right and watching the charts and making the right moves, you can definitely stay on top of these markets and make some money. Speaking of staying on top of the markets, I have dropped the course price 90%. This is only for limited time. Okay, I want to get some people into the course. We all are doing one weekly call. You have one mastermind that will teach you technical analysis and mindset and stops and risk management and profitable strategies. So after you finish the mastermind, you can come into the weekly call and ask questions. Your personal questions, general questions, doesn't matter. So go check that out. Limited time only. It's at 90% off. I'll put it as the first link in the description. But moving back into the Bitcoin charts here, we're still looking decent. We came back and hit these $60,000 levels of supports, which was very critical that we bounced off. So that's a good sign. However, we're moving up here. Let's go ahead and pull up TradingView. Look at these candlesticks and use the fib tool on this again. We did this in the last video, but we're going to go ahead and do it again. Just because. We're going to do it from the swing low all time, right? Here. All the way to the swing high. Okay, so remember, we did break these previous all-time highs at around these $68,000 levels. We came all the way up to these $73,000 levels. So that's good. However, on the flip side, we got to watch because it is consolidating down. Now, we've seen this before. Like, for example, here. It consolidated down, but the difference is, let's go from swing low to swing high here. Look at how far it came down there. It came around to these 0.382 levels. Yeah, about halfway there. It's pretty much doing the same thing right now. So, if this pattern is happening again here, that means we're going to see a huge spike up. We could see another drop because look, it dropped here and then spiked up. So we got to keep our eyes out. However, those $60,000 levels of support are very critical. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down and retest those and potentially even break through those, creating more fear in the markets. If you look over here at this fear and greed index, we're at neutral. So if we break through those $60,000 levels back down into those 58,000, we'll get into fear. That's where the big money is going to step in and start pushing it up. Potentially. That's where they will be most incentivized to step in and push it up. So, yeah, I mean, that's the charts. Go ahead, click that first link in the description. Get started. I'll see you in the mastermind, and I'll see you in the weekly calls. I'm very excited for this. They're very fun and exciting and interesting and educational. And if you guys have any questions about anything, that is the best way to ask me and to learn live and to upgrade up your trading game. So, Crypto being at 69. I'll catch you guys tomorrow or maybe even later tonight. Peace.